It is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for one who is rich to enter the kingdom of God. Now, there's all sorts of talk about, there was a gate called the Eye of the Needle where you had to get the camel down and it was hard to get it through. But that's not what Jesus is talking about. He's talking about a real eye of a needle. He's saying this is impossible without God. Why? Why? Because most often when we are affluent, and we're not talking about billionaires here, we're not even talking about millionaires, but when we have more than we need, which is, I'd say, most Americans. When we have more than we need, we tend to rely on ourselves, on our safety nets that we have put in place, instead of relying on God. And in order to enter into the kingdom of God, we must rely on Him totally and constantly and explicitly. And so Jesus invites us today, not that we have to give up everything we have, but to surrender it all into the hands of God. That doesn't mean that then you give everything over to the church and say, this is for Father Vaughn's vacation, although I'll be happy for that. But it's about saying, okay, God, you have blessed me with so many good things. You have blessed me with the wisdom and the knowledge and the bodily health to be able to work for your glory in order to then amass this wealth. How do you want me to use this for your glory? Not for my own selfishness, but for your glory. How can I rely more totally and constantly and explicitly on you? May we allow Jesus to be Lord of every area of our lives. Those areas which are difficult, those areas which are easy. May we allow Him to be Lord of our poverty and to be Lord of our wealth. May we allow Him to be Lord in every aspect of our lives, so that we may be able to become small enough to enter through the eye of a needle.